Welcome back. Micron and Western Digital shares are both higher today off the back of dual upgrades to outperform at Cowen. They are our call of the day. Both stocks getting a big bump. Okay, Western Dig, target to 88 from 45. It's a nice big jump. Micron to 70 from 50. All right, those are two big price target bumps. Nobody owns these stocks? Why? Why not? Joe?
Western Dig was in such a fundamentally challenged position. You just couldn't bring yourself to buy it, given so many other names in the space that had fundamental momentum behind it. So I think there's an opportunity here for both of these names, in particular Western Digital, to recover, because I think that's where we are in the semi story. I think it's about the late performers probably giving you the better opportunity.
So the headline here, drives for nothing, chips for free. A beat and raise they're looking for on a better than expected NAND pricing. Market is valuing the NAND business at half of replacement value. That's why they raised the price target.
So there's two things about these stocks. The first is they are the commodities of the technology world. They're like the oil company of the digital economy. And the implication of that is they have no control, really, in the grand scheme of things, of what they're going to be selling their product for from 1 month to the next. So they happen to be in a really sweet spot in the cycle right now. If you understand this market, you've been in them. Is very far away from anything that I have a great deal of expertise into, only to tell you that I've seen this cycle play out multiple times in my career. It always ends the same way. I'm not suggesting that's imminent. I'm just saying you better know that this is a commodity getting into it.
Maybe a better way to play it, if you think that DRAM and NAND is bottoming, is maybe some of the semi-cap equipment names,
right,
like Applied Materials, like Lam Research.
Yep.
I own Lam. It was up 100% last year. But it's still trading at 17 times forward. It's really actually not that expensive. These other ones are cheaper,
more expensive
for sure.
Today, given the move.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, these other ones are cheaper, but to Josh's point, they're more commodity-like. At least with Lam, you know that they have great market share, and they're gaining market share, and a very good management team. Fairly new CEO who's doing a fabulous job.
No Micron takers here, up 68%. Far?
No,
Miller?
I'm still in the commodity camp here. I mean, a lot of this stuff is cheap for a reason, and you look for a catalyst as to why it's ever going to really start making a lot of money again. And then you have to try and understand and come up with sort of a perspective view of exactly what's going to happen with software and hardware and everything else. It's just there are better ways to make money out there with better companies and balance sheets, I think.
Texas Instruments, Texan, you just bought that today.
Bought Texas Instruments today. So again, this is why it's an example, Texas Instruments, of what I'm talking about, late performers. Micron well below its 2018 high, which was in the mid-60s. Western Digital, I think the high in 2018 was 106. So tremendous price opportunity if they're able to gain momentum. Texas Instruments had a horrible quarter in October. The price fell significantly. It's recovered all of that and some more. It's actually approaching its 132 high for the most recent years. And again, I think it's the opportunity is in the late performers. I mentioned yesterday NVIDIA to Stephen Weiss, and my point with Stephen was NVIDIA has incredibly strong momentum, but it's not momentum that was realized throughout 2019. It's momentum that began in October when the stock was 145.
Weiss, by the way, buying more SMH yesterday. Remember, he told us that.
But I think that's where the opportunity is.
You own NVIDIA, which is the topic of this conversation now.
Yeah, so NVIDIA is in the semi group, and similar to the companies we started off discussing, in name only. In reality, they've got very powerful brands within the various types of chips that they sell. They've got an entire technology platform that other companies are building their solutions based on, a software offering, and patent protection. There's nothing commodity about NVIDIA. It's the polar opposite. So, of course, you're paying up in valuation for that. I think it's worth it. I think what NVIDIA is working on and what they currently offer are the building blocks for Web 3.0 or whatever you want to call it, and anything from autonomous vehicles to AI, machine learning. They're an indispensable part of that ecosystem. You literally cannot be in that world and not be standardizing on NVIDIA chips. So for me, it's a very easy position to stay long, hugely volatile. I'm willing to take those lumps. So far, so good.